Good afternoon, Internet. My name is Jericho Pontifex, and this is smashorpass. The premise is simple, and we all know it instinctively. Would I smash, or wouldn't I? Let's get started. Edwin Jarvis. Okay, well, let's start off being really honest. Pretty old. Fairly wrinkly. Hasn't let himself go too much, so we'll give him credit for that. But otherwise, kind of old. On the other hand, evening could be filled with commentary such as, yes, quite good, sir, and such things, which could be entertaining. Entertaining enough to do it anyway? Yeah, I think so. Just the once. Smash. Eatery. I'll be honest, if I was gonna say yes, I don't need to wait for a fictional character. I do know where Florida is on a map. I can find it. I can book a flight there. I don't really need this sort of fantastical situation to occur. And there's a reason why that has not yet occurred. Because I don't want to. Yeah. You take your pot belly and your mutton chops and your hairy little feet, and you can just go have fun somewhere else. Pass. Eric Selvig. That was the fella in Door, right? Yeah, he worked with Darcy Lewis and Jane Foster. Right. A bit of pudge, I'll be honest. Not that into blondes. He is very smart, though. But here's the problem. I think he's too smart. Not like too smart to be alive or to do his job or anything. But he's that kind of too smart that there's no real point in sitting down and talking to him, because you're not going to understand a fucking thing he says. We're not going to have pillow talk afterwards, where I learn something really valuable. He's just going to comment on a few things that I have no idea what the fuck that means, and then it'll be off, because he brainstormed some new discovery, or something. Yeah, pass. Everett Ross. I'm going to be really open and honest with you here. This is a moment of vulnerability for me, so please keep that in mind. I don't know who you are. I don't. I've never heard of you. I'm not sure who you are. I'm not sure how you're in this list. I'm not sure what films you may have been in. I just don't know. That said, you do, in this picture, exude an air of, do you know who my father is? Maybe not right at this moment, but you look like you've said it before. Your expression is just kind of tired and disgusted with life. Potentially could be better. There's potential there, but I don't think he's utilizing it. Pass. Fandral the Dashing. Oh, he is quite dashing. Look at that. That is the textbook dashing right there. Like a handsome Robin Hood and one of the Three Musketeers combined. Yeah. Outfit is plain and simple and to the point. You clearly work out. Your sword's a little weird, but other than that, smash. Frigga. I love the hair. The robe is simple, understated, but still quite lovely. I might learn some magic spells before, during, or after, who knows. She might adopt me. You never know. It'd be a little weird, but honestly no weirder than anything else I've done on this channel. Yeah, smash. Gamora. The outfit's not bad. It's a little asymmetrical, I don't care for that. But I like the hairstyle, I like the little braid. The facial structure is nice. Lovely body. Honestly, would be 10 out of 10 if not for the green skin. That throws me off. It's like goblin colored, but not in a fun way. You just look like you have some sort of tragic skin disease. Even if I said yes, I'd eventually call you a goblin by accident, and then you'd get angry and stab me. And that's no fun. Well, for me anyway. Fun fact about your old pal here, I don't like being stabbed. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pass. Gilgamesh. Where are you from? What 80s cartoon did you crawl out of? You're so 80s. You are aggressively 80s. I'm from the 80s. I don't want to go back. No. Do you know what his hat reminds me of? Do you all remember back in the Flintstones, Fred and Barney were at that club, what was it, the Water Buffalo Lodge, and they had those hats? You're from the Flintstones. You are from the 80s. I knew it. I hated the 80s. Pass. Groot. Okay. Groot is a very interesting character. Every film I've seen him in, he's been fun, delightful, well written, interesting, a great character. And I know he is a fan favorite. As well he should be. He should be a fan favorite. He deserves that title. But anyone that's gonna say yes has never had to pull a splinter out of their genitals. Now, I've never had to pull a splinter out of my genitals. Thank you for that blessing, mighty Odin. But I have had to pull out terrible splinters from other parts of my anatomy. Being a reasonably clever lad, I can hypothesize the increase in suffering from where the splinter actually was to my genitals. And I was already anti-splinter, firmly in the anti-splinter camp, when the splinter was simply in my foot or my hand. That was already too much suffering and not enough pleasure, being zero pleasure. Groot is going to be, perhaps, some pleasure, but catastrophically more pain and suffering when there's splinters in me cock. And that's assuming I happen to take that position. Yeah, pass. Hank Pym. That's Ant-Man, but not Ant-Man. It's other Ant-Man. It's the war machine of Ant-Man, right? Basically. He's not Ant-Man, but he's kind of Ant-Man, but he's not officially Ant-Man. I've said Ant-Man too many times. It's fine. I'm just confused now. Pass. Happy Hogan. I don't know much about his comic version. All I remember is his kind of bumblingness in the films. No offense to Jon Favreau, who's a very talented director. But we're not here to judge Jon Favreau, we're here judging Happy Hogan. And Happy is kind of a bumbling idiot. Loyal, yes. Kind, absolutely. But kind of an idiot. And he does bumble. The film version of Happy Hogan kind of feels like he would try to get ready to do the nasty, but somehow pull a muscle and hurt himself. Not during the act, but just like trying to get undressed. Like a comedy of errors. He'd try to pull off his trousers, he'd trip, fall, hit his head on the bedstand, get knocked out. Something like that. I'll pass. Heimdall. Nice horns. Here's my conundrum with Heimdall. A, he sees everything, so he's already almost certainly witnessed my hijinks already on this channel. And if he's still down for after that, your boy's gonna get freaky. However, I don't think he's gonna want to not leave his post, so we're gonna have to do it there. Which, again, I'm not opposed to doing it at someone's job, but he's gonna be very distracted. Then again, in the film, the Rainbow Bridge was very pretty, and going to town on that would be actually quite a lovely experience. I'm not even gonna talk about his body ripped like a Norse god. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think I will. Smash. Hogan. Nice hat. Outfit is simple and to the point, not too flashy, not too weird, not too eccentric. The hat is a little weird. Not sure how I feel about the Fu Manchu mustache there. I never have with someone with a Fu Manchu mustache before, so I suppose before I get too sassy I should have tried at least once, alright? That seems fair. It's the least I can do. Yeah, but I don't have high hopes. Smash. Howard Stark. Given the era he's from, and what we know about him from Tony and flashbacks, honestly, I'm not sure what would compel me to say yes. He's probably going to treat me like a womanizer, despite the fact I'm not a woman, but he'll do it anyway. He sounds like he would call me doll a lot, you know. I'd be worried that he's going to get cigar bash on me. I don't think he's ever worried about whether or not his partner has achieved climax. as most men of that era. Brilliant man. Thank you for giving us Tony. But pass. Alright, that's enough for now. If you've watched this long, you're just as weird as I am, so don't judge me. I'll see you next time. Cheers.